Just a few highlights that I'd like to mention before we go on toward our award ceremony and concluding our evening's event. You know, one of the biggest events of our 40th anniversary year was our Nolan Ryan night at Riverside Stadium. That event netted more than $30,000 for our athletics program. And you know, we don't collect money from the state. It all comes from people like you. And I see Dennis Patilla and Louise Hull over there. They really were major partners in that night. I see Claude Jacobs, who has been such an instrumental part of our golf and other athletics programs. Let's thank all of those members of the community who support UHV athletics. A partnership between UHV and VISD paved the way for us to offer chemistry and physics classes for the first time. That's really huge because, you know, STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math courses are what really drive workforce education. And we really thank Dr. Jacklich and VISD for letting us take a couple of labs out of mothballs in the old Memorial High School, Liberty Academy. Our thanks to Dean DeLeo for spearheading that. We're now offering students classes in physics and chemistry that we never offered before. It's a real springboard to careers in the workforce and professional careers. Congratulations, and thanks VISD. UHV encouraged area students to obtain both associate and bachelor's degrees, and we sought to stimulate those partnerships by signing agreements with 2 different community colleges. We have now joint admissions and 2+2 agreements with Wharton County Junior College and 2+2 agreements with Victoria College. So we both congratulate and thank our community college partners. We also want to thank YMCA of the Golden Crescent. You know, we went into downward expansion without a whole lot of student life facilities, in fact, 0 student life facilities to offer to our residential students. We've tried to make up for that shortfall by centering so much of our student life around the residence halls, but we really want to thank YMCA of the Golden Crescent and Wayne Barron, who's nearby out there, for a partnership by which we provide free and low-cost memberships for our students to use the health club at the YMCA. And our buses that you just heard about convey our students from our residence halls and our campus to the YMCA so they can use the athletic facilities. Those thanks to the YMCA. I saw Viola Signs out there. I want to thank the Pan American Golf Association of Victoria for becoming the first organization to establish a $10,000 endowment to support the UHV presidential scholarships. These are merit-based scholarships. You know, we have a lot of need-based scholarships because we are an institution of access for underserved students in our region. But we also reach out to top-performing students as well. And it's from donors like you that we leverage the best students to come to UHV through financial aid. So thanks to the Pan American Golf Association. I also want to acknowledge the 27th Annual Martin De Leon Symposium presented by the UHV School of Arts and Sciences and Victoria's own De Leon Club, and the most recent symposium focused on the Latina experience in South Texas. UHV also hosted several events designed to get students engaged in higher education and to give them opportunities to win scholarships. Black History Month included events, an art exhibit and poster contest. Top winners received scholarships, and all entries were on display at UHV during the month of February. UHV students also created 2 new events, a lecture series and a UHV students version of the Underground Railroad. Hispanic Heritage events included a reception where the 1st through 3rd place winners in the Hispanic Heritage Month Art Contest received scholarships. All entries in the contest were on display at UHV during Hispanic Heritage Month. And finally, a group of 21 students took home prizes for finishing in first through third place at the annual UHV VC Math and Computer Science Awareness Day. Prizes included a laptop, iPads, electrical engineering and robotics kits, and trophies and certificates. And I'd like to thank Alcoa, which partners with us to make that Science and Computer Day possible for UHV and VC and high school students. Thank you, Alcoa.